Hey guys, this is Coach Michele coming to you live from Atlanta. Today's video is about when should you hire your first caregiver. Guys, don't get confused with this and get out of your head. A lot of times what I have found is that new business owners in the home care industry specifically get caught up with, I don't want to hire caregivers because I don't have clients. Guys, I want you to ask yourself this question. If you were to receive a call today and that person transitioned from a lead to an actual client and wanted you to begin providing services today, tomorrow, or even Monday, and you do not have a caregiver, what exactly are you going to do? Do you think that person is going to wait for you? Do you think that that person is going to say, oh, you're just getting started, you don't have caregivers, give me a call when you do? Do you think that person is going to say, oh, instead of starting today, tomorrow, or, Monday, I'm going to wait and you tell me when you want to get started? If that's what you're thinking, if those are your thoughts, I need you to erase and start over, because that's not how it works in this industry. Unless it's a family referral or a referral of a friend that says, no, I specifically want to, give you my business. That doesn't necessarily happen really often in this industry because it's a consumer-driven industry, meaning the consumer is really in control because they're the ones that say, hey, I need your service. Right? So we're providing services, but we're not in control where we could just say, okay, I'm getting a new client today. I'm getting 5 clients today with 40 hours each, 168 hours. We don't have that type of control. So it's when we go out, we solicit, as far as marketing and advertising, you're not soliciting facilities. You're not soliciting at all. Okay. Let me take that word out before y'all go running up in people's businesses talking about, I need some clients. Yes, I know some of you do that. I don't want you doing that. It's about building relationships, but that's another video on building relationships, right? So the question is, when should I hire? When should I begin? Second key to take away from this is don't use the word hire, because that's what gets a lot of you in situations where you don't want to move forward with that process. So you think of yourself as a staffing agency, a traditional staffing agency. You have to be pre-screened before you get in their system where they can match you up with an employer, right? So think of yourself like that. So you're not actually hiring today. You are pre-screening and taking them through the process. So you're posting your position on whatever job board that you want to use, or social media platform that you have decided to use in your business, right? And then you're going to take them through that process, whatever your system is. And yes, you need to create a system. Whatever your system is, you're going to take them through that process. So it could be posting a job opening, identifying your talent, posting a job opening, having a call with them, having a face-to-face, whatever your process is, right? And you're going to get copies of their credentials. You're going to check their background check. You're going to do all those things that are in your policies and procedures. If you have not read your policies and procedures, pause now, because you need to. So you're going to do all those things that you do as far as prior to hiring someone. And then that way you have people in your system, qualified caregivers in your system database. And the only thing that is lacking would be filling out those employment documents, W-4 form, your I-9, your state withholding form, direct deposit, job ID, whatever it may be. And I mentioned that in a previous video dropped on yesterday. So then you have a database with caregivers that are ready to work. So Ms. Jones calls you today. Hey, can you start today? Can you start tomorrow? Can you start Friday? Can you start whatever day? You have people to pull from, qualified people to pull from, and you would be in a position where, yes, Ms. Jones, we do. Does that make sense? Let me know. Jot down in the comments if that makes sense. Okay? And then also I want you to like this video if you found value in it. So, then I can do more. And don't forget to subscribe, click the bell to turn on your notifications. And so that's the thing, guys. Don't get caught up with the word hire. And don't hire people by having to fill out that I-9 and all of that if you don't have a position for them available. Because when you say hire, you are employed. I have hired you. They're expecting to work. Now, if you have a larger agency and you have referral sources and you're constantly getting in referrals, then absolutely go ahead and hire them if that makes sense for your business. Okay? So you want to make sure you understand that you have to be prepared. You have to set yourself up for success. And you should be advertising, marketing, networking, and building relationships all the time. It doesn't stop, guys. You're constantly, this is a ongoing business. You're in business for profit, right? So yes, we serve first. I just told one of my VIPs that this morning. We serve first, but don't get it twisted. This is a for-profit business. Now, if you're a nonprofit, that's a totally different story, different video. I haven't done a video on nonprofit. However, I do own a nonprofit organization, right? Purple Sparkle Foundation. I do. However, we're talking about home care, in-home care, non-medical, non-skilled home care. If you are for-profit, hashtag for-profit. However, you must have staff, qualified, pre-screen. You never, ever want to be in a position where you're doing it for the money. Meaning, Miss Jones calls you today and she wants to start tomorrow and you send out a warm, unqualified, unscreened, everything person, aka warm body to somebody's loved one's home. That's not cool. So to go back to the question, when should I hire? That's not the question. When should I pre-screen and build my database is the question. And you should be doing that immediately. You have your license. You need to actively be seeking qualified caregivers day one. Actually, you can have your ads and everything prepared. So when you get your license on day one, you just hit the button. That's what you need to be doing. Right? And I don't like to say need unless I'm talking to my VIP coaching clients, but I'm telling you, that's what you need to be doing because you have to set yourself up for success so you can be a resource for the community, so you can serve those that want to stay at home. You can stimulate your economy, local economy through job offerings and grow your business. Change, you know, the way you live. You know, do something that you believe that you're called to do. Or for some of you, you know, you may be doing it for the money. I mean, that's not what I promote, but hey, if you're doing it for the money, then there you go. Regardless of what your reason is, I believe in serving first. That's why I give so much, you know, free information because I love serving first. And that's what I preach. That's what I practice. That's a philosophy of mine. So as long as you're out there serving first and you have that mentality, you're going to need caregivers in order to serve. You are going to want to offer employment opportunities to people, aka serving. At the end, the money will come. If you're serving first, the money will come. I've been saying that for years, way before I even had a YouTube channel and other things that I do in business and life, is that if you serve first, the money will come. And remember, you are in business to help people that want to stay at home. In order to do that, you need caregivers. The last thing I'll say before I leave is stop thinking that if you pre-screen someone, you are misleading them. Stop thinking that if you pre-screen someone and you don't have a client, that you're being untruthful. Get all of those negative beliefs. The mindset is so powerful, guys. Switch it up. When you start thinking, and I want to challenge you guys, and if you're up for the challenge, comment below. I want to challenge you is that when you think something and you start to say it, before you say it, ask yourself, is there another way I could say this to get the same point across, but in a positive way? In a positive way. It's hard to find caregivers. I don't have any caregivers. Switch that up, because what you say is what you're going to get. because you're putting it out and you're going to reap what you sow. The law of attraction is going to come back to you. So just switch it up a little and say, today I'm looking for amazing caregivers. I know they're out there. I just need to do my job in post so they can find me. Because there's so many people that are looking for opportunities. There's so many people that have a passion and a calling, and this is what they were supposed to do. There's so many people that aspire to become registered nurses, and this is a stepping stone as far as being a CNA, right? Because a lot of nurses, most of my clients, 95% of my clients are not nurses and nurse practitioners. You don't have to be a nurse to be in this business. You don't have to be a physician to be in this business. You don't have to have a degree to be in this business. I'm just saying the normal progression for many of my clients is they started out as a CNA, then maybe an LPN or straight to RN. And then many of my clients have transitioned to nurse practitioners. And now I'm helping many people, nurses and nurse practitioners, transition from the bedside into entrepreneurship by owning their own home care agency. So guys, get out of your own way. Stop thinking about that you're misleading someone. You're not. You're preparing them another way, right? So instead of thinking I'm misleading them, thinking that they're getting ready to get a job, no, I'm preparing them so they can get a job. You understand what I'm saying? So this is Coach Michele coming to you live from the ATL. Take care. God bless. Don't forget to like this video, click the bell to subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Y'all take care. God bless. And check me out, myhomecarecoach.com, myhomecarecoach.com. And I am on social media at I am Coach Michele with 1L. Take care, guys. God bless.